The Whiskey Tribe is a select group of
magnificent bastards.
It doesn't matter if you're brand new to whiskey or an old pro, the tribe is full of MBs from all over the planet.
We're about unpretentious whiskey knowledge.
All kinds of whiskey from everywhere. We're about shenanigans.
From dad jokes to salty memes.
The tribe has regular content, social groups, online and offline, and we collectively design new and amazing whiskeys through our official whiskey distillery.
MBs going on whiskey quests.
Yes, we'll talk more about that in another video. See, whiskey is meant to be enjoyed, and that's what Magnificent Bastards are all about.
We learn, we share, we shenanigans.
And that's created the most engaged whiskey community on the planet.
Like if you took a knowledgeable whiskey group,
you scrambled its brains with a knob of dolphin smooth wood,
drizzled in some creamy memes,
a sprinkle of dad jokes, a pinch of salt,
serve it up in a Glencairn, boom.
Whiskey Tribe.
So how do you know if your inner bastard is magnificent enough for the tribe?
If you're an MB, that means you are not a whiskey snob.
And the word snob can mean different things to different people, but in the tribe, our biggest rule is
the best whiskey is the whiskey you like to drink and the way you like to drink it.
That doesn't mean you need to police each other. Somebody isn't a snob just because they have a strong personal preference. They're a snob if they shit on you because they disagree with your preference.
Just remember, whiskey's happening here.
So there's a lot of good-natured ball busting.
And MBs give each other the benefit of the doubt.
Because 99% of the time, any offense was purely unintentional. And if you're new to whiskey, that's perfectly okay. The tribe is all about building a better whiskey culture, and bringing in new people is a big part of that.
So let's get you up to speed with the story so far. At a rapid fire pace, we present
the Whiskey Tribe's magnificent backstory and list of magnificent inside jokes and references of magnificent.
You good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Daniel is the vice chancellor at a non-profit school that trains whiskey sommeliers, among other things.
Rex told him to start a YouTube channel.
Daniel started making whiskey reviews.
Rex convinced Daniel that the show needed his presence because science. More whiskey reviews.
Every episode, Daniel brings his whiskey sommelier knowledge, and the Whiskey Tribe brings their magnificence to the comments.
And Rex brings his, well, Rex is there.
You son of a bitch.
A bunch more whiskey reviews happened. The Biscuit Wars, it was like a pastry civil war that I definitely won.
Not even a little.
I won.
Oh, I missed one.
Oh no.
I missed one. A peace offering.
Okay. More whiskey reviews. Rex thinks Daniel's a hobbit.
Daniel punishes Rex with cringy dad jokes.
I said, hey, this graveyard looks a little overcrowded. And my wife was like, really? And I said, yeah, man. People must be dying to get in there.
As a level 3 sommelier, he's got a really big necklace.
The great whiskey spirit sensed a cosmic imbalance, so Rex was visited by a whiskey spirit eagle.
As I picked up the melted bone glass, the spirit of the eagle spoke to me, and it said,
Rex, you are the greatest whiskey mooch that has ever lived.
One has a trip, a mooch tube sock, and a pack of radiated wolves later, and he receives the Grandmaster Whiskey Mooch necklace.
the melted bone glass is my weapon that I shall use to slay many whiskeys.
More whiskey reviews.
Blindageddon became Herpageddon.
Rex is a whiskey dumpster.
And Rex Week happened, and it was glorious. Service me some! You bring me a sample of each. No, come here. No, this.
No,
wait.
No, there's a limit. There's a limit to Mooch Month, and you just found it.
There's a
no. F that.
There's a
That I'll burn the show to the ground before I stop. Facing total annihilation, I was visited by my own whiskey spirit animal. Well, son of a bitch.
This day has been foretold.
The Sami bear, ultimately defending the vault from a Moochie grave.
For now.
And then more whiskey reviews.
Strong wood in the mouth.
Pickle in the back.
Daniel always forgets the ice. And we learn his safe word.
Margaret Thatcher.
We drank some whiskey.
Are you prepared for maximum flavor?
We discovered interesting pairings.
Is the donut there? It's going. Oh shit.
That's too much. It's a Weller cigar pairing.
This is so good. Better than any pairing. We're incredibly respectful of each other's boundaries. No, we're not done.
arm here. You're gonna pour it into a glass while I'm balancing it?
No, I'm gonna shoot it off your head. You got the protection you need?
Yeah, all good.
Feeling confident?
No.
Steel yourself, Whittington, for personal space invasion. Hey, Daniel. That's a pretty far shot. You think you can make it?
Somewhere along the way, Rex turned into Jeffrey Lebowski.
Daniel maintained his hobbity figure. Stunt whiskey. And then...
Did it survive? Oh, shit!
Tube socks are discovered to be an excellent weapon.
Because... science?
Also, wrap everything into a tube sock that I mooch from Brian Brushwood's garage.
Rex, you mooched a tube sock out of my garage. Who does that?
Shut your filthy hole, Brushwood.
Along the way, the tribe adopted official whiskey ceremonies. There's the welcome home ceremony.
Would you put a baby in the trunk, Daniel?
No.
Okay.
Our ceremonial song is...
The bottle down ceremony.
A bottle down ceremony. It's not taps.
It's,
Can't do taps.
either it's raining men.
The donation ceremonies.
You magnificent bastard. Patron saint of whiskey ceremony. With many more to be added in the future. Somewhere, somehow, we got a whiskey distillery license?
It's just getting started.
I'm like an artist.
We even experimented with new whiskey delivery technology.
Here we go.
Oh, it's up!
So how do you actually participate? A big part of Whiskey Tribe is online, obviously, but what do you actually do?
There's always something happening in the community that you'll want to know about.
The Whiskey Tribe's official core is our website and our weekly newsletter. Sign up is at whiskeytribe.com. That's whiskey with an E.
There's big plans for the website. Right now, get the weekly email newsletter and sign up is on the homepage.
Whiskey news, time-sensitive perks, and special community events always hit that newsletter first.
Speaking of community, you'll find the full list of Whiskey Tribe social media groups and pages at whiskeytribe.com as well.
YouTube, emails, and social groups are going to keep your whiskey brain chubbed up and sassy.
Speaking of YouTube,
Most magnificent bastards watch the Whiskey Vault and this YouTube channel, making them two of the biggest and fastest growing whiskey channels on YouTube.
you don't have to watch every YouTube episode to be in the tribe, but if you're not at least subscribed to the channels, you will have a hard time keeping up with the shenanigans.
Beyond that, there's plans for local community events, Whiskey Quest, as we mentioned, a few long-term plans that are so epic. Your mind's butt would explode if I even whispered the plan.
If you're trying to get into one of the tribe's secret groups, the password is dolphin.
At the end of the day, we're all here to learn, to share, and to shenanigans. So relax and raise a glass with your people. Have fun in the comments, ask questions, better yet, answer questions if you can help out a fellow MB. If you meet somebody magnificent out in the real world, invite them to join us by watching this video.
Here's to fighting.
I'm a magnificent bastard.
Here's to stealing.
I'm a magnificent bastard.
Here's to drinking.
I'm a magnificent bastard.
If you fight,
May you fight for a friend.
I'm a magnificent bastard.
if you steal,
May you steal a lover's heart.
I'm a magnificent bastard.
and if you drink,
May you drink with us.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. goes a sight from my soul.